YouTube, we are live in 3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, this is Warfully bringing you guys another video. So for today's video, I'm just going to be walking you through a typical day that we had. Started at 8 a.m., ended at 8 p.m. So here we go, we're going to start our day and we're going to get ourselves a shower. Showers are actually free. If you fuel up 50 gallons at a Pilot Flying J, they'll give you free showers. Number 32, door 11. Let's go. Got a nice shower in, brushing the teeth. Got her up that May Trucking Company. And gotta look good. Yeah, let's go. You need something to give you a little bit of an energy boost. Usually I'm more of a Rockstar Monster guy, but I go coffee today. When I say coffee, I mean French vanilla with a little bit of coffee. Get me my banana bread. Let's go start our day. What up, Lulu? Let's go potty. Alright, so for today's plan, we are live loading in Darien, Wisconsin. We gotta take that load to one of our yards in Gary, Indiana. Then from Gary, Indiana, there's a repower waiting for us, and we're gonna be taking that to Utah. Most likely the Layton terminal, because we'll probably get there a day early or so. So I'll just be walking you through our day, and I'm just gonna be talking to you guys a little bit while we are going throughout our day today. So one of the things I really want to talk about first before we really narrate this video is trucking really going to be for you, right? You kind of got to weigh in, risk versus reward, right? So you don't want to take out a loan for $8,000, go to school, get hired on, and end up quitting, the first or second week. This trucking business has a high turnover rate, and it's just way better to kind of be prepared before you even get into this. So a couple things you should really consider is this, as you've seen earlier today, showering, using the restrooms. It's all going to be public places. Good 2-3 minute walk. So if you have to use the restroom in an emergency, you kind of got to plan out your restroom breaks, unfortunately. Being away from family, having kids, wife at home, it's really tough. Tough on them as well. So I'm sure that they're going to be missing you, but you need to have that conversation before you even get into this business if this is something that's going to help you guys' future together, I'm sure end goal is always going to be local for you guys, but you have to sacrifice that 6 months to a year over the road before you can even get that local job. So keep that in mind. You don't want to go into this business and quit and just have a whole bunch of student loans on top of you as well. So keep it in mind, please. Consider it, and before you make that huge decision to even come into trucking. Alright, so here we are coming up to the ship right now. This place is Bird's Eye, actually, in Darien, Wisconsin, also known as Conagra. Right next to Miracles. If you ever come here, don't get confused. They are right by each other. So Miracles one entrance, Bird's Eye is the next one. So anyways, we're going to get loaded here. It's actually a preloaded trailer. So we're going to end up dropping our empty and connecting to this one that they are actually currently loading. So they said it's preloaded, but it's not preloaded yet. They're still working on it. Here we go. We got my EODs in the back into the spot. I'm pretty thankful too. I got a really good one this time. Not to say that they aren't all good, but probably the best one I've had. Cool. So we arrived. First thing we gotta do is arrive shipper. Let them know we got there on time. So, we got loaded and everything. We did our loaded call, live loaded call, our source load tab, blah, blah, blah. We kind of did everything there. Didn't record it though. And off we go. We are headed to first get scaled and then fuel up. And then we are off to Gary, Indiana. So we're head right back to where we were this morning. Get a scale. And I'll actually show you that through the CAT scale app. Get some fuel. I'll actually show you how we fuel up too using the Pilot app, which is actually way better in my opinion. That Pilot app gives you additional points. And I mean, like in winter and stuff, being able to just put it all the information in from your phone instead of on the machine outside is a huge time saver. And like I said, if it's winter time, it's a huge, warmth saver, I guess. So anyways, definitely get that Pilot Flying J app if you guys want to, save some time, get some extra points. Alright guys, so here we go, coming up on the Pilot right now. Going to the CAT scale lane, pull up, and we'll go use this app. So I'll show you this app, Weigh My Truck app. So it's pretty nice, with Me Trucking at least. It comes directly off your EFS card, so you don't have to request to weigh. And here it goes. So here's your weights, perfectly legal. A little bit more on our drives than we want, so we'll probably slide our tandems a little bit, but really light load, doesn't really matter. So here we go, we're gonna fuel up. We're getting diesel for the truck and reefer. We're not getting DEF here, so we'll select those two. Put it in the system. Only thing you really got to update is gonna be your trailer number, trip number, and your hour meters. So trailer number is of course gonna be your trailer. Trip number is gonna be the one that comes over on your dispatch. And your hour meters is gonna be your loaded is going to be your reefer, so the total run hours on your reefer. Cool, fuel up our diesel, go get our reefer. We can completely max out since we're light, and let's go. Traffic, right? Traffic. Alright, so another little topic I kind of want to talk about as well as we are waiting in traffic. It's going to be, I've heard a lot of times, first let me start off by saying I make this YouTube video, or this YouTube channel, is because I saw a lot of other YouTube truckers, a couple of May Trucking ones that were giving misinformation. So one of those I recently heard is that you don't gotta really worry about being on time when you're first starting out, and I am gonna speak strongly against this. I mean, the whole point of your company, the whole point of your job is to drive and be on time. And to say to not worry about being on time, that's like working at Walmart and saying don't greet people as they come in, or or don't check them out when they come up to your register or whatever. I mean, that's literally your whole job description, is to drive and be on time. So if it comes to safety, definitely, I mean, always take safety first, but I mean, they give you plenty of time. They give you a whole day in advance to be on time, so don't think like that. If you want to succeed in this company, I definitely recommend 500 miles a day should be your minimum. Western 11, 48, it really doesn't matter. they'll give you loads to be able to get that 500 miles. The only time that you won't is when it's probably shippers or receivers that are kind of screwing up and they don't load you on time or anything like that. But company gives you loads, they give you your miles, but sometimes occasionally, you know, shippers will, you know, have a screw up, have a mix up on, you know, times and stuff. So anyways, you know, don't take it too much to heart, you know, if that happens to you, but you know, keep in mind that it happens, you know, it's trucking. So anyways, definitely try to be on time every single time. I mean, that's the whole job description that we got. So as we pull up to Gary, Indiana, it's it's basically a house with a backyard. It's the yard. I don't know how else to describe it. Office people that work there are pretty awesome. Nothing against them, but this yard, you'll see. It's really tight around here. And let's show you Gary, Indiana. Look at this. It's a house. All right, we'll go to the backyard real quick and let's drop this trailer. Here's to the course. Got to do a U-turn in the course because it's a backyard. All right, we'll back up in, drop this trailer, repower it, and when we repower it, we're going to be leaving the bill of lading. The scale, I did the scale on the app, so what I do is I get a little scratch piece of paper, and then I write down the weights that were on the scale, my fuel level, when I scaled, you know, def, reefer, as well as your fifth wheel position. So I draw a little diagram, draw 6 little squares, and I circle the square where my fifth wheel is. This will let them know, because whenever they get the load for a repower, they're gonna have to probably end up weighing it anyways, but to kind of know where their fifth wheel should be, or if they have to slide their tandems because of, you know, their fuel levels or something, it's really helpful. So anyways, we got this new load, which is pretty heavy, so we're gonna be scaling it again at this Petro. So we go, we're gonna pull it to this Petro, get our scale, and let's see. So tractor's the same, trailer is gonna change, and these are our weights. So we're still legal, but what we can do is we usually want more weight on our drives than our tandem. So we could slide this 2 holes to get a little bit more weight on our drives than our tandems. So what I do is I use a little quarter, something just to mark where I want it. And then we're gonna slide our tandem. So we're gonna pull forward, slide those tandems back. 2 holes. Should move roughly 750 pounds, so take 750 off the tandems, put 750 on the drives, and we should be pretty close to even. But we want a little bit more on the drives if we can get it. So we'll reweigh it here. Reweigh, it's only 250. And here are our new weights. So 120 more pounds on the drives and the tandems. This is actually perfect. Exactly how you want your weights to be distributed. So it just makes for a better ride. Kind of imagine it like you're pulling a wagon. That's literally what we're doing. As Trucker Abdullah would say, shout out to Trucker Abdullah, we're dragging wagon. So if you have more weight on your tandems, it's going to be more of a pull. I mean, if you're climbing, it's going to be way rougher on the truck. So if you have your weights balanced and or a little bit more on your drives, it's going to make for a way easier drive, way more fuel efficient, just better in every single way possible. So here we go. We are headed to Layton, Utah now. I'm probably going to shut down pretty soon. Only got another 3 hours on our clocks. So we'll drive these next couple hours, shut it down, and hopefully get to Layton in 2 days. It's going to be about 1,200 miles after we shut down. So 600 miles a day should be doable. We'll make it work. Let's go. These sunsets are actually really gorgeous. Probably the best part about driving west is being able to see these sunsets. So we'll park it in for the night at a rest area here. Do our post trip. Whenever you're doing your pre-trip or post-trip, you want to make sure you have a couple of things on. You want your lights on, hazards on, And I use a key. I put it on the trailer brakes, so that's the only way we can check our brake lights too. So we're just gonna do our quick little post trip, however long it takes. No, it really is checking for, everything that we check for in the pre-trip except for the hood. I don't open up the hood at night because the truck's been running all day. So get some food in, a little soup, and that's it for our day. So thank you guys, much love, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. See you guys in the next one.